Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Ahoy. My name is Giovanni, and in this video, I'm going to share with you guys some really great news that Shiba Inu is going to be coming into the runways. It's coming to the fashion industry, which is really great. It's going to bring more exposure, and if this going to make any effects, as this going to cause any price increase, and I'll share with you my thoughts about that. But before I start, I just want to say real quick that my heart goes out to all those families, everyone that has been affected by this conflict between Ukraine and Russia. I just wanted to say that I'll keep you guys in my prayers, and I really hope this gets resolved so we can go, back to, quote unquote normal. We just got off of a pandemic, but now we're entering into this, world conflict. So, so I just wanted to kind of lay that out there that I hope all the, the victims and families, all this issue can really be resolved, as the best way and as soon as it can. And just real quick, just a quick reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research and only invest what you're willing to lose. So with that said, let's jump right in. So here we have this article that the title says, John Richmond to debut NFT fashion collections. And it says the following. John Richmond is getting its slice of NFT business on the heels of Milan Fashion Week, where it introduces its fall 2022 collection via presentation. The brand unveiled a partnership with cryptocurrency provider Shiba Inu, one of the key players in the blockchain enhanced ecosystem, for the launch of an NFT-based fashion collection later this year. So this is great because now we're seeing that Shiba Inu is partnering with more people, and this is just going to bring more exposure. So let's continue here. It says, called John Richmond with SHIB, as in the name of the meme cryptocurrency issued by Shiba Inu. The collection will include 10,000 NFTs, bowing in the second quarter of 2022. The company has yet to determine how the digital tokens will be marketed and said it is working on a unique experience. So at this time, we don't have all the details yet. This is just like an announcement. But as soon as we get all the details, then we're going to have an idea more or less of how this is going to work. And lastly, it says the following here. It says, physical counterparts to the NFTs will then be paraded on the John Richmond runway during September's Milan Fashion Week, slated to run September 20 to the 26th. So we see here that SHIB is starting to gain more territory. It's starting to get more partnership, as we saw previously with AMC through BitPay. It's getting more exposure, as well with Willie's, which is also an Italian like a fast food restaurant. So it's starting to gain a little bit more attracting more. It's going to start to attract actually more investors as they get to be more marketed, because now the question is, okay, will this increase the price? And the short answer for that, in my opinion, is no. Why? Because I don't think this is going to create a huge impact on the pricing, but in the long term, it can. And the reason for that, because this is all going to be a form of marketing, is going to bring people going to become more aware of the Shiba Inu brand, because everything is just branding pretty much. So the more people are exposed to Shiba Inu, the more they see it around, then the more there's going to be a probability of them becoming an investor, joining the SHIB army. So to boil it down, it kind of boils down better yet. It's just a numbers game. So think of it as this. Why does McDonald's spread around so much? Because they use the strategy of using marketing repeatedly, and also looking at different locations where to make their locations, where to install their locations. So that's why you see McDonald's everywhere. Whenever you're driving in the freeway, in the streets, you see it everywhere. So even though you're not hungry, but it's always in your subconscious. Every time you drive, you see it. You see those colors, So it always reminds you when you're watching TV, the radio, etc. So you're constantly being reminded of the existence of that franchise. And so what's going to happen is that whenever you get hungry or something, and one of those, you're going to make an exit to to leave the freeway and then go to, buy something to eat. Or later on, when you get hungry, maybe you're home and you're like, okay, what am I want to eat? That's going to pop into your mind. Why? Because in your subconscious, it's going to be there all the time because you've seen it, you heard it all the time. And so the more you see it, then the more effect it's going to have on you. And their marketing strategies basically working. So those who have done business or marketing, more or less how this works. It's pretty much creating a funnel. So out of everybody that sees the brand, either in a commercial or ads on the streets, a lot of people will see it. It'll reach a lot of people, but then it's going to start funneling down to the people who actually will go and, decide. And from those traffic, a minority amount of people will then decide to, make the purchase. That's how it works usually on a website when you do funneling, etc. I don't want to get too deep into that, but I just want you to understand the point of this is that the more exposure, the more you reach out to people, they become aware multiple times, then the more chance you have of increasing the numbers of investors, increasing your clientele, pretty much. So so that's what I think about it. That it's not going to cause a increase in price right now, but it is going to help out in the long term because they're going to see it on this upcoming runway with John Richmond. And then you're already seeing it on Wellies, on the restaurants. You're going to see it on AMC because now you're able to pay through BitsPay. You could pay with Shiba Inu, among other cryptocurrencies as well. But you can use it for AMC, for the movie theaters. You start seeing SHIB with different names. You start seeing this pair. Maybe in the future, who knows, you might see a very high athletic brand, let's say Nike or Adidas, partnering with SHIB. You're seeing maybe some other celebrity partnering with SHIB. And you start seeing a whole bunch of partnerships happening everywhere. That's pretty much what's going to happen is that people are going to become more familiarized, curious to find out what it is. And the more people become aware, then the more investors will join in. And just to have an idea who is John Richmond, I just did a real quick research here. So it says here that he was born in 1961. He's English, but his business is actually in Italy. But yeah, so he has worked already for big brands that we see here. One of them is Armani. And then he became independent, or he started working on his own on 1987. And then he has made, dress for, big people, artists, celebrities like Bryan Adams, David Bowie, Madonna, Mick Jagger, George Michael, and, a lot of other people as well. But yeah, so now he pretty much has a business that is, I guess, set in Italy. So that's really great. For this designer, and this is his website right here. So as we can see, it's in Italian, of course, because it's in Italy. But it looks like this can be another opportunity to kind of spread the word out and start to gain more territory, and in the future to help increase the exposure, and with this, the probabilities of gaining more investors. So if we look at here, just to take a quick look here at the charts, we see that the current price is at 0, 0, 0, or there's 4 zeros and then 25. It's not doing so great because of all the things that are happening around the world. But when we look at just a week, it was at 23. Right now it's at 24, 25. So in my opinion, it's just a little bit going sideways, but it tends to be actually more of a downtrend. But I believe that it's going to be kind of going a little bit more sideways towards that direction until we really get a really huge catalyst. And I believe that will be more of a big catalyst would be when the Shiba Inu video game comes out, when Shibarium is launched. Then that should help to create, help increase the price of Shiba Inu and especially of Bone. So I don't expect to see a price spike until we actually see those launches to actually be out there, and then to expect a little bit more of a price increase. Alright guys, that's all the updates that I have for you guys for today. If you find this video to be helpful and informative, make sure to smash the like button. Also subscribe if you haven't yet already, and activate the notification bell so you'll be notified on all my future videos. And remember to buy, hodl, sell, repeat. Till the next one. Peace.